Hello, family. Welcome back to Tanja's World 2. Right? Thank you for taking time out today to come back and see about your girl. This is the channel for the energy reads. We have Tanja's World for the regular mukbangs and reviews if you want to go check that out. If you're here watching me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and go ahead and join the channel to watch the channel grow. First of all, we want to give thanks to who? The Most High, the angels and ancestors for keeping us safe back and forth over the highways in my body, mind, and soul. Amen. Amen, y'all. We're on here for a real quick one, too, and we're in the deck of the broken mirrors, right? Just came on here to holler at you guys, right? Before getting ready for work today. And I was picking up something when I was shuffling these cards, and I figured I'd come on here and see what the deal is, right? What has come out already in the shuffle here is Twin Flames. Was the very first card that came out here, right? Right. And then the second card that came out, something is secretive. And what I got from this so far from these two cards, the energy that I picked up, you see how these two are facing that flame? Whatever it is, they in it together. They down for one another. They down for the cause. You understand what I'm saying? They got each other back. They like, let it burn. They in it to win it. You understand? But I feel that this connection may be a secret or some type of hidden information or mystery or something that is going on between the two. Or it could have been something sneaky that they did together, something mysterious, something that they hid together, something. But it's like a Bunny and Clyde, baby. They down for one another. That's what I got so far. Okay. I don't know whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing. We're gonna see what the Most High pull out here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see what's next. See what comes out here. Hope everyone is doing wonderful today because I'm fabulous over here. In spite of. Next card comes out is toxic love, drama, addiction, love, hate, relationship. Something about a toxic love comes out. Remember I told you, I said, baby, they Bunny and Clyde. This could be this type of relationship. Regardless of what goes on, uh, they ain't leaving each other. That's what I'm picking up so far. It could be some type of toxic love, and it could be a toxic love because they cover for each other. Looks like they cover up for each other, maybe, or something. Some type of toxic love here. It's some type. They share each other's secrets or something. Maybe they can't leave the relationship because they know that the dirt. They know where the bodies are hidden. You feel me? Something to that effect. Let's see what else comes up. So toxic love. What else, Most High? Planning comes up next. Something about a phone call or a text or a meetup or something that has happened here. Let's see what this is about. Something about a text or a phone call. Somebody's planning something. Let's see what else here. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, somebody's snooping. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's snooping around. Somebody's on somebody's social media. Somebody could be doing drive-by. Somebody could be going to go get readings on somebody or something. Somebody's snooping in somebody's business. I don't know what this is. Somebody's planning, trying to find out something. Something about a text, a phone call or something, or a meetup. Maybe somebody got caught up. Maybe one of them trying to step out on each other or something. I'm not sure. But there's something about a toxic relationship here. Let's see what else. Somebody is avoiding the other person. There's no communication going on right now. Avoidance comes up. Somebody is avoiding somebody, and that's got somebody snooping, trying to figure out what's going on. Somebody has changed their ways up, and they got this other person concerned, like what they planning, like what's going on with them. Because remember, I told you, they know each other's secrets, and they toxic together. But I feel like one person maybe stepping out, or maybe trying to depart. Maybe somebody's trying to do some work on themselves and trying to leave or something. And it has spooked this other person. Because they doing it in secrecy. That's what their secret card is. I feel like they're trying to slip out in secrecy. They planning. They planning their getaway, and the other person has picked up on it. Yeah. Somebody got egg on their face. Somebody got caught. Somebody done got caught trying to step back up out of this relationship. This toxic relationship. I don't know. Maybe they could have found a text in their phone or something. Or maybe they heard them talking on the phone about a meetup or something with somebody. Let's see. What else? Something backfired. Okay, this is a toxic twin flame relationship here. What else, Most High? Looks like one person want better. They want to do better. They want to do the work on themselves, but the other person is like, where you going? And that's how it be. Where you going? He may have ran across a light worker or something. You never know. Yep. The very next card is new love, dating. Confirmation to what I just said. He done ran across somebody. He done ran across somebody, or she done ran across somebody. They want to get back on the market. You see that at the bottom? A new love, options. Confirmation. Yeah, somebody want to get back out here and do things a different way. They done ran across someone that is different, totally different from this person that they're in a relationship with. It's a different being, a different spirit. They wanna do over. They want to start over, and you can. Amen. Seek the Most High. The spirits and ancestors, they will assist you from getting out of this toxic relationship. And what it is that this toxic twin flame, they're holding stuff over their head because of the secrets. Because of the secrets that they've shared together and they know about each other. And this is what the other person is holding over the other person's head. See how they're standing together, watching that flame together? They have done dirt together, a lot of dirt together. And that's what the other person is holding over their head. They want to hold them in this toxic love situation. They want to hold them there. But one of them have met somebody. They've met a new person. What else, Most High? What else is this? What else we need to know? What else we need to know? And the person that suspects something is telling them you're always distracted now. You're always busy. You're always busy now, and he or she is keeping the other person waiting on them. They're distracted now. They don't even want no nookie from them. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, they are serious about switching partners. Because when you decide not to sleep with somebody now, yeah, that thing that got serious. That's one of the telltale when things is really coming to an end. When you have no desire to sleep with somebody, that's one of the for sure sign that your heart and your head is beginning to agree and you can get ready to make something happen. Amen. Man or woman, they want a high value person now. They want to switch the game up. They want a high value person. The Empress. They find the person beautiful, sexy, and confident. This is what they want now. The high value, high vibrating person now. Confirmation. They're trying to make something happen. They're trying to separate from this toxic person. Man or woman. Boy or girl. But it's gonna be difficult because this toxic love is trying to hold on. You may be getting unknown caller on your phone, but this is your toxic ex is gonna be stalking you. Because again, they don't want to let it go. That's who that is. They're gonna be calling, hanging up from unknown numbers and all that. It's gonna be a toxic ex. That toxic lover is trying to hold on. They're having a difficult time. They're going to be doing any and everything to try to hold on to you because they need to go do the work. They some kind of way because how dare you? How dare you want better in life? How dare you want to walk upright? How dare you choose someone over me? I know all your secrets. I'm going to tell them because ain't no real secrets out here. The Most High sees everything. The good, bad, and in between. And if they did something to go to jail, well, if you tell that, y'all both going to jail. Don't let them hold it over your head. Pay, again, you understand? Ask for forgiveness and move on. That's all you owe someone is just in this world is I'm sorry, and then you move on. The Most High has already forgiven you. Amen. Amen. What else, Most High? What else we got? People want to hold you up, hold your life up, and hold you hostage because of past mistakes and things of that nature, but that's not how that works. There's not one man that's walking this earth that has not sinned. Amen to that. We've all done things. What else, Most High? Calling and hanging up and carrying on. Go ahead on about your business. Maybe you'll find somebody that gonna put you on the right path. You can't be mad because somebody want to do better. You know better, you do better. Amen. That is just how that works out here. What else, Most High? Is there anything else we need to know? Anything else? Opposite attracts. Lessons. Not your usual type, a different spiritual belief. Remember I told you it's a light worker now that you're dealing with. This is the opposite of what you've been dealing with, confirmation. The opposite has attracted you to this light person. And this is how this works sometimes. Sometimes you get assigned to people. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you get assigned to people to give you lessons. See that very first top word is lesson? Whoever the toxic person that is ready to leave this toxic relationship, they're ready to learn the lesson. They got attracted to a light being. It's a different, this person that they're attracted to is a whole different spiritual belief because they're walking in upright and they're ready to change their ways. That's the truth. We get assigned to people. It's not by chance when you get ready to cross people. That's why I tell people, anybody, especially that I've had an intimate relationship, it has always been a sign. Don't nothing happen by chance. Nothing. Man or woman. I'm not talking about a sexual relationship. I'm just talking about relationships in general. And anytime you get assigned to people and you guys are drawn to each other, it's a lesson in that thing for one or the other. Amen? That's how that works. We feed off each other. Energy, the exchange is real because that's what we are, energy. What else, Most High? Mm-hmm. The cold shoulder, the breakup, the distance, the separation is happening. See how that man and woman turn back to each other? Mm-hmm. See that woman face? You see that man holding his hand, his head in his hand? The man is done. The woman still got hope there. One is done and one still got hope. But the separation is happening. Mm-hmm. The separation is happening. It's going down. The breakup is happening. One of them is feeling all sorry and whatever. You understand what I'm saying? One person in the relationship is feeling all sorry and whatever. See how that woman looking, feeling all sorry and just like she don't know what she's gonna do. But that man, he fed up, he ready to go. That's how one, it can be vice versa. It could be the woman who ready to go, and the man feeling all sorry. So it could be, switched up here. But either way, yeah, that's the spirit of the relationship right now. One is feeling all sorry and want to hold on, and the other one is just fed the heck up, and they just like, can we just do this already? That's what they at. What else want to say? Because in their mind, they ready to go head on over there with that new person. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they ready to get confirmation here. It says no contact. They ready to have no contact with this old person. They ready to block them. Mm-hmm. Cut off all communications. This is where they're at. They're like, can we just end this? I'm tired of talking about it. They ready just to cut everything completely off. Mm-hmm. Silent treatment. They want to block them. But I say all the time, when you separate from someone, you have to do things accordingly because you never know what people mindset is at. So you have to move and treat people still with compassion when separating and things of that nature, because their feelings is still their feelings. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you're healing or is at a healing space or whatever doesn't mean that they are. Amen. Be careful out here because people's minds ain't always right, y'all. What else, Most High? No contact. Yeah. And that's the best policy. I always say that. Whenever it's done, it's done. Have no contact. Because why? You don't want to confuse people. You don't want to give out mixed signals. Come through. Cut off all communication. That is the key. Because time got it. Not saying that maybe later on y'all can be, hey, how you doing, whatever. But when it's fresh, it's best just to cut everything off. To give that space and time to heal. You understand? Because like I said, one person can still be harboring some type of feelings, right? And some type of hope. Because as long as they got a connection to you, there's that heartstring of hope that is open. Mm-hmm. One person out here is like I said, is still trying to play mind games. They analyzing you, testing you to see whether or not the door is still open. This is where one person is still at. That's why I say cut it completely off. Block them. Because one person still got hope. They still trying to play mind games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. They're trying to analyze the situation, trying to see whether or not, you see how that lady looking? She's trying to analyze the situation, thinking things over. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Maybe I could still do this, or maybe I could still do that. One person is out of there. Is out of there. They have already moved on. They're walking towards a whole new relationship. Yeah. They back on the market. They done found a new love, boo. Man, woman, girl, or boy. Mm-hmm. The next card right here. Like I told you, one person still out here trying to analyze things, trying to come up with a plan to get you back. They may be doing some type of pop-up, offering you gifts, surprise visit at work, or just showing up at your house. Well, I seen it in the store and I just felt like it would look so good on you. Or I was riding by Chick-fil-A and I know that that's your favorite place, so I just brought you food. Thank you, but no thank you. Trickery. They're going to be doing stuff like this. No contact, y'all. No contact. Don't accept it. You got to be done when you're done. You can't straddle the fence with this person, because it's gonna send them mixed signals, and they're gonna think uh, that they're gonna think, like I said, they're gonna be doing pop up and bringing gifts and stuff, testing you. See at the bottom, they're gonna be testing you, analyzing to see whether or not the door is still open. Don't take the gifts. Don't take the food. Don't go on coffee dates. None of that. Don't do it. It's a setup to see whether or not there's a crack in the door, or the one of the that they can slide back in. What else, Most High? What else is it? What else we need to know? Like I tell people all the time, when the heart and the head agree, you ready to move something. But whoever's leaving a relationship is being guided. Like I said, they're in a different space with a light person, because they're moving in faith. They're healing. They're being guided. They're ready for something better. They're tapping into source. They're learning how to tap into source with this new person, because a lot of times when you move on and people see you improving and stuff like that, you understand, they don't know, the toxic person don't know how you was able to detach from them. And how you was able to detach from them was through your faith. Through healing. You are doing the work, and the other person is not. You're being guided. That's how. That's how you drew in through your dreams and intuition. This is how you drew in this light being person. You was praying for a change. Come through, Most High. You never know how the Most High will answer your prayer. It can be through a person. It can be through a song that you can hear on the radio. It can come through a sign that you may see on the highway. Whether you never know how the answer will come to you. Oh, I got chills. Yeah, you never know how the answer will come to you. It may come through a child that will run up on the street and say, "Hey, blah 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 blah." You know how children. The word comes through children also. They are the purest out here. It can happen just like that. You may be walking in the store and see somebody a logo on something. That's your answer. It happens just like that. It ain't got to be that you got to go to no whatever these fortune tellers and psychics and not. No. It doesn't happen like that. Your connection is your connection with the spirits and the Most High. Believe in that, because it's real. This other person is hurting. They're crying. This is where the person that's left behind is at right now. They're depressed. They're in pain. They are hurting. But they got to do their own work. This is not your responsibility. This is not. This is for the person who decided to leave and work on themselves, and they have been blessed with a new partner. This is not your responsibility of the old person. This is the old person has to do the work on themselves. Life happens. People grow. No matter how long y'all been together, no matter how no matter what all you guys have done together, whatever secrets y'all got, and y'all done did dirt together, whatever. Y'all know each other's secrets, and y'all been sneaking and doing things together for years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not your responsibility to heal the other person. The other person got to go in and do the work. That's a message to somebody. Don't get sucked back in because you feel like you hurt this person so bad. That person got to do the work. It's called self-esteem, self-help, self-love. Self got to do that. It don't have anything to do with anybody else. Self got to want to do the work and do better. What else, Most High? Why? Because this other person got to get sick. Because see, this is the thing. The other person isn't sick and tired of being in that energy yet. They are still in cycles. You understand what I'm saying? They're still in cycles. But they got decisions. You see, they're at the bottom. They're stuck in cycles and they got decisions to make in their life. They don't have anything to do with you, the reason why they're hurting right now. They don't have anything to do with why the person you left is in this spirit. This don't have anything to do with you. This is where they're at. They got to make decisions on their own life, to put the work in, to want better. And sometimes people just got to get sick and tired of being where they're at before they cry out to the Most High angels and ancestors for help. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. Because right now, the hurt person is stuck in a cycle. They got to make a decision to want to do better, to want to feel better. Come through, somebody. Because whatever the Most High has done for you, for the person leaving, whatever he has blessed you with, he can bless the other person with also, the one that's hurting. Come through, somebody. That's for somebody. The Most High can do things again and again and again because he's that type of God. He's limitless. Know that. That's for somebody. It's going to be all right. You got to pray for other people and move on. You can't let your blessings and your pathway be held up because the other person refused to do the work. And that's probably why the separation came too. I get that one person in a toxic relationship wanted to change and do better and do things different, but the other toxic person was enjoying where they was at. And that could have caused a separation for them to catch eye or to catch wind of this light person walking by. That happens like that. Warning comes before destruction. Because why? Planning came out here. Whoever left this toxic relationship had been planning. I feel like they had been planning for a while. I don't feel like they just up and left. I felt like they talked about, they wanted better. They wanted to change. But like I said, but one person was happy right where they was at. They remind me of that old song called Harry Hippie. You know what I'm saying? You can't help a man that's on the ground who wants to be on the ground. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Y'all old heads know what I'm talking about. You don't know, go look up the song called Harry Hippie. It'll give you the story. Harry Hippie can lay out a sad story so bad to have you giving you you'll be giving Harry all your money. You understand? You gotta want to do the work. Is there anything else, Most High? Anything else here today? Is there anything else we need to know? Somebody's hiding their true feelings. Somebody's hiding their true feelings. I feel like whenever you run across your old mate, they may be acting like everything is good and they 100 and this and that and whatever. But just know, for real, this is where they're at. They're depressed. They're stuck in a cycle. But they're not going to let you know that they're hiding their true feelings. They're secretly still in love with you at the bottom. They're secretly still in love with you. They're hiding their emotions. They still have deep emotions for you. They're secretly still in love. But you may see red flags when you see them also. Because why? Because y'all know each other's secrets. Y'all know each other demeanors or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So you see that word at the bottom, deception? You're going to know that this person is lying. You're going to know that this person is in a deep space because why? Y'all were toxic twin flames. So y'all know each other. So you're going to be able to know that this person is lying to you. That they're actually in sorrow. You're going to know that. Mm-hmm. You're going to know that. This person is lying. What else, Most High? That they talking, that they're gonna be talking to you in deception. You're gonna know that. See the word at the bottom, deception. You're gonna know that this person is actually still in a bad place. That they haven't done the work. That they haven't healed. I don't know when you're gonna see them. I don't know. You and your new person may see them out somewhere or something, and they're gonna, y'all gonna may have be changing words. Hey, how you doing? How things? Oh, well, I'm good. Blah blah blah. And oh, I got this going on. I got a hot lie. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's good. But deep down, because that's what your ex twin flames, you're gonna know that it's a hot lie. They still struggling to heal. What else, Most High? The deception, you're gonna know it. You're gonna be like, this chick or this dude still up to this, still in their old ways. They haven't done any work. You're gonna know it. Is there anything else, Most High? Is there anything else we need to know? Mm-hmm. Conflict resolution comes out here. Right? And you may feel, and what I get from this, I feel like, and I don't suggest this. Let me just say this before I even say it, but this is what I'm picking up. Conflict resolution. You see how that guy is trying to school this chick? I feel like because when you see this person, you're going to see the red flags, right? And remember, I said you're going to be able to see the signs that this person is talking in deception. You see that? Remember that? And then you're going to want to, because of the healing place that you're at, you're going to want to come back and have a conversation with them. You're going to want to come back and make some type of amends because you want to see a positive. You see at the bottom, you're going to want to come back and make some type of amends because you want to see a positive outcome for them also. But remember, I told you, this is not your responsibility to get them to this part. This is not your responsibility. This is confirmation to what I said earlier. It is not your responsibility to get the ex, the person who left, that you left behind. It is not your responsibility to get them to this point. Because if you try to go back to assist them, you're going to mess up what you got going on. It's going to be a conflict in your healing and in your relationship is what you're going to cause. Don't do that. It's not your responsibility. They got to want to do the work. Do you hear me? Oh, okay. It's not your responsibility to try to go back and help your past twin flame, your toxic. Let me go ahead and say that. Your toxic lover, because that's what it was. Y'all were toxic lovers. It's not your responsibility to try to go back and heal them. Because if you do, you're going to mess up what you got going on in the positive. I want you to hear me well. They got to put the work in, just like you did. If they want a positive outcome, they got to want to put the work in. Because this is where the person that you left behind, this is where they're at. They got broken mirrors. They got addictions. They're on a roller coaster. They're still in toxic connections with people. This is where the person that you left is at. And again, if you try to go back and be the hero or the shero, you're gonna have a conflict resolution. The conflict is gonna be in your own personal growth and in your own personal relationship. That's gonna cause broken mirrors. Not only that this person that you're left is in addictions and toxic connections, but you're gonna cause broken mirrors in your own relationship, trying to go back and assist this old person. That's confirmation to what I said. Don't do it. It's not your responsibility to heal them. It's for them to do their own work. Right? Amen to that. Y'all. And that's the word of the day. Right? And if you're on the highway I want you guys to be careful back and forth, right? Love yourself and always love on someone else. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.